Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome, I'm 𝐒𝐢𝐦 𝐔𝐊 𝑑𝐄𝐕𝐈𝐄𝐗𝐿. This is World War II Bunker Simulator. It's a brand new game that comes out in about 2 weeks from now. 1st of September is supposed to be the release date. So I did contact the devs and asked them if I could review their full game, and they point blank said no chance at all, we don't want you reviewing our game, period. But they were kind enough to upload a demo version to Steam, which you can get access to yourself, and I'm going to play through that today and show you what the game has to offer. Now, I've recorded this a few times already, so I know pretty much what I'm doing, but for some reason it stops recording halfway through, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on that today and try and not let it happen again. We'll go into a new game. There's a whole bunch of new stuff that wasn't here a week ago. I recorded this a week ago, and halfway through the video it stopped recording, so that went into the bin, and I came back today to have another look at it, and there's a whole bunch of new stuff like this. We're actually outside of the bunker to start with, which wasn't in the original, so this is very cool. Now, the last time I did this I completed the entire demo, so I'm going to try real hard to do that again. But it's not easy, let me tell you that. Okay, so we're going to press the E key, and you can't double click to take items, which I think is a bit of a shame, but we're going to drop that into number 2 and try and get into the bunker without dying, which is easier said than done. Doesn't usually take that many shots, I can assure you. So I've got 1 bullet left. That's okay, because we're not going to shoot this guy. We're going to sneak in here, and you'll want to take this. I highly recommend it. And this, what looks to be like a butter knife, is enough to do that particular job. Right, we're going to drop the knife because we don't need that either. We're going to move on to the next part. Okay, gun loaded. I do not have the weapon in my handheld inventory yet. Okay. Have reloaded. You can see the rifle is a one-shot kill weapon. And I think this is the same every time we come in here. They'll always be in the same location. One thing I'm going to do real quick, just get that going, because that needs to be done. So I am going to speed through this. In here we've got like air filters, and I guess this is when we're being gassed out or when there's a fire. We can swap the filters and keep the air in here clean. There also appears to be a toilet in here. That doesn't appear to be part of the game yet. Maybe it will be in time. So if you didn't see that, then there was a Nazi in here who threw a grenade, which bounced off the wall, went back into the room, and created this debris. Now, it looks like I can clear that rubble at some point and get access to that room. But, yeah, for now at least, that's pretty much everything done. So, what's interesting is that it hasn't told me what to do next. No, is this going to be buggy today? A sneaky suspicion this might be buggy. So we're going to go search the people that we've just shot. And some things can be stacked up like bullets, but some things can't, like pins. So there'll always be one square taken for some of these items. Alright, we've got 2 guys left. Be a little bit quirky sometimes with positioning of, or your positioning to get things to work. On the most part, it's fine. And it's not a AAA game, I grant you that. But I tell you what, they've done a bloody good job to make this quite simulation-esque. There's a lot of stuff going on here that I really like. Let's turn this gramophone off. So we have to grab these headphones, plug them into this, and then we have to decode this. The red bar at the top is how long we've got. So this is standard Morse code. I believe it's effective Morse code. I'm not entirely sure. So 3 dots and a dash is V. 2 dashes means M, and 5 dots is 5, and 4 dots and 1 dash is 4. So I'm glad that's working now. Congratulations on capturing the German bunker. This will be our strategic point. Maintain the bunker as long as possible. You will receive support as soon as we establish contact with the rest of the American forces. Time to complete the daily mission passes at midnight each day, except the missions. Right, those back down. It says, look for a bandage, alcohol or tablets to fully regenerate your life. So if we come in here, you can see that I've got a few bandages, which we'll pick up. Now the bandages cannot be stacked, so you will have to have them sort of positioned where you want them, I guess. 7, 8 and 9 for me. Aspirin goes on 9. So bandages are the only thing that stop you from bleeding, so it's worth noting that. And you have to press and hold to apply it. Come in here and we'll grab this real quick, and if you look up you see it's been added straight to where the other bullets are. So yes, right, let's have a look, see here. We'll take some weapon items. I'm going to make sure that I got some of these available to me at all times, because I am going to need them very soon. And yep, right, let's take some aspirin. Now these will heal you over time. There you go. Right, so if I press F10 now, you'll see in the top left hand corner we've got a clock. There are a whole bunch of watches that you can pick up and add to your inventory if you want, like extensive realism or something like that. But I just find it easier to look at the clock in the top right hand corner. So do I have any? I don't have any ammos. I don't have any ammo for this gun. So if you come in here, you'll see there's a nice little Luger which we can take and then swap, and that will allow us to reload the gun, because we've actually got some ammo for that Luger, whereas we didn't for the M1911. So we're going to sleep, and you'll notice that the dead bodies disappear when we sleep, and you can stop this at any time. You don't have to wait for this to complete, but if you let it complete, then you'll wake up at the right time and you'll be able to get in and receive your next lot of messages. Dot triple dash is J dash dash triple dot. Seven double dot triple dash is 2. Dot dot is I. Password correct. The enemy will know at any moment that he has lost the bunker. Be aware of the 3 most important strategic goals. Defend the bunker against fire. The bunker has limits to its durability. Defend the radio. It's our only means of communication. And survive. Accept the missions. Right, we'll put those back down there. Great. So I get to make some coffee. So we pour some water into the kettle. Put the water back down. Then, this is so cool, we pick up the ash remover and we have to clear out the ash from the fire. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, this is proper gone for a simulation thing here. I don't know why they won't let me review it. Perhaps the channel isn't big enough. Perhaps they don't like me as a content creator. I don't know. There you go. You can see that the kettle is boiling. We'll grab the tea. Put some tea in the cup there, and then we'll put that back down. I always press the wrong button. E to put it down, Q to throw it on the floor. So you can see that that kettle is nearly full up. Well, there's a cookbook here as well with a whole bunch of different recipes in, and basically you just put the required items into a pot and cook them up. Sometimes I think you're going to need to use a saucepan, but all the food items that we have are in here. And if you obviously, when you're going out and you're searching enemies, then you will be picking up more and more of this kind of stuff. I tend to put tins on the shelf, put the gun on the shelf as well, And it works quite well because I do that because you can't just instantly eat them like you can with an apple, for example. So yeah, that's the reason for that. Right, the kettle is boiled. We'll come over here, pour it into the old kettle, into the old cup. Kettle back down, and then we'll drink a lovely cup of tea. Coffee, tea, and chocolate regenerates a little bit of energy. When you sleep, your energy recovery depends on how long you sleep. This comes back to me telling you that you can stop sleeping at any time. So if you see enemies coming over the top, then you can wake up. When the energy bar is at 0, the life bar drops after 2 days of not sleeping. When you have little energy, you'll move slower, as well as if you're carrying too much stuff. Right, so it's still telling me, it's a bit buggy, this. You can pour water into a kettle from a bucket or a jug, which I'm going to try and do again. It is a little bit buggy, I've discovered. Still, I mean, it's still a demo, so it's not going to let me just pour anything in there. All right, let's make some coffee. See if I can empty out. There you go, mission success. There we go. So I had to make coffee, not tea. I didn't read it properly, so apologies. That wasn't buggy. That was me doing what I did last time instead of reading what it wanted me to do this time. So there are loads of different things that you can do. So your missions will be make tea, make coffee, make something to eat, a whole bunch of different stuff. Right, let's go repair these guns instead. I'm trying to rush through this because I've done this 3 times already. And it's a little bit frustrated that I've had to do it 3 times. Right. So we grab the toolbox and we'll slot that into position 7. You can see we'll select that, press and hold to repair the gun. And the little red icon on R2 on the weapon condition on the left will disappear when it's done. You can see that gun is repaired and reloaded and ready to go. It's a little difficult to start with to remember which gun is which, but I'm sure once you've played it for a little while it'll become second nature. That's the toilet again. I think I've shown it to you this time. Losing track now. So we'll repair this gun because it needs repairing as well. And we'll grab the old ammo, and that one's done as well. Right, we'll head outside. One thing you'll notice is you can't shut these doors. At least now, you can't shut these doors. So there is an element of, that's the gameplay. The enemy can get in and they will try and shoot your radio all the time. So you do have to be careful. And really, the only indication that they've got inside the building is that you'll be able to hear them. Other than that, there is no indication whatsoever. Do I have any more of those? Yes, good. We're going to need it. We are going to need it. So the last gun up here, we've done the anti-aircraft gun. We reloaded that. We've reloaded all the machine guns. There's one more gun here. And very soon you'll see the enemy attack. And you'll see that they don't just attack. It's not going to be easy. One shot, one kill. They will kill you very quickly and very easily. Just be aware of that. I'll just come in here and clean the gun. And that's that done. And it's 12 o'clock. Bang on. So we've got 12 hours left to complete the demo. So it's telling us to get back quickly to the MG Station 1. So we'll leg it and try and get there as quick as we can. So I think this is MG Station 1 here. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. What does it say? MG Stand 1. Yes, it is. Good. Right. So the enemy can come from literally anywhere. They can sneak right up on you, and they will do if they get half a chance. So you really do have to keep your eyes peeled. How many have we got? We got 8 Nazis to kill here. 1, 2, 3, 4. He got pretty close actually. And they will kill you with one shot. Whew. How many rounds have I got left? 14 rounds left. Reloading the gun is a bit of a pain in the ass, especially if you haven't got any ammo on you. One round left. Okay, I need to reload. Job done. Right, now we've got to go cook some dinner. Stir the dish. Burnt food will not complete the mission. Okay, here we go. This is pretty cool. I've already looked at the cookbook, so I know a recipe off the top of my head. So what we'll do is we'll just grab the water and we'll jump up here. We'll put some water in the pot. As I say, there is a pot and a saucepan. No, don't fire it up yet. I've got to get the ingredients. So press V to pick, E to pick one up and V to put one in your backpack. And you can chop it up and put it in there. There has to be a better way of doing this. This is clunky, but it does work. And if you look at any pots, you'll see at the bottom, just above where the numbers are, it tells you what's in them. So I've got 1 potatoes there. 2 potatoes, 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. I'll stick those in as well. Drop the cans on the floor because I don't know what else to do with them. And we'll stick that in there. Right, so that will make a lovely sausage stew. So if we light the fire, start cooking, you'll see that little blue icon on the circle there. When it gets to that blue icon, I've got to press the E button. And that will stir the pot and stop it from burning. Now you can see I'm quite hungry. So I think 2 portions of a cooked meal is enough to fill your energy up. An apple barely does anything. And if you burn it, it's completely ruined, so you have to go again. And that's a big problem. That's a big problem because there's hardly any food in the game as it is. So you have to be real careful about that. Okay, 3 portions. We'll eat 1. And as it says, raw food regenerates less hunger than cooked food. The dishes in the cookbook are the most filling. When the hunger bar is at 0, the health bar and energy bar will slowly drop. So that's nearly 100% full. So I'm just going to go to 100%. You can see that my energy and my hunger has completely gone to maximum. You also have to train, exercise each day. You press T. And basically you're doing burpees or whatever, and you just have to press that space bar until you complete it. Right, MG2, which is over here. As I said to you before, the enemy will come and attack you really quickly. And 1 shot is all they need to kill you, so it's tough. Make sure that your personal sidearms are loaded as well, because they'll get into the bunker and attack you from angles that you can't hit them. So it really is tricky. I know you might not look at it and think, oh, this doesn't look very tricky, but trust me, it really is. Try and use as few rounds as possible to hit your target. See, look, I can't reach him now. I cannot physically hit him. Been shot from somewhere. Son of a gun. Oh man, 3 times I've completed this. Not today though, not today. So what would have happened is, after completing the mission and having killed everybody, you would have gone out into the grounds and searched all the bodies for food and ammo and all that kind of good stuff. I think it's a great little game, I really do. I know it's not AAA, it doesn't look fantastic. It's a little bit clunky in the controls, and the UI definitely could be improved. But certainly this has a gameplay element to it that I find really appealing. I love the Morse code inclusion. I love the fact that you're cooking food. You're using bandages to heal yourself. You've got to You've got to go out, you've got to search the enemy, you've got to clean the guns, you've got to reload the guns, repair the guns. There's a lot here to like, and I am disappointed that they won't let me review the game, but I tell you what, go get the demo, try it out yourself, tell me what you think of the game yourself. I just think it's a lot of fun. Depending on what the price is, will depend on whether or not this is, you know, good value for money. But yeah, just from last week to this week, I can see the direction this game is going in, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun for a lot of people. I think it's brilliant. I think it's really good, and I definitely think it's worth a look if the price is right. 9 days, 1st of September, this game comes out. Hopefully this review has been helpful for you as well. So if it is, please do click the like button. And I'm so sorry I didn't get to the end of this video. I have done in every other attempt I've done. And this is the only time that the video hasn't failed to record. So thus, that is life as it is. Right, see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.